What's going on, everybody? Shuffle94 Gaming here. Today we are going to go over the EA Sports College Football 25 gameplay deep dive. We're going to go through this massive article and break it down a little bit. I'm probably not going to read it word for word, so if you want to read it in detail, you feel more than welcome to go and look at it yourself on the EA website. With that being said, let's get into it. Pre-game, Campus IQ. All 22 plus highlights the importance of individual players and their unique abilities. It emphasizes the differentiation, if I said that right, in talent between the best and worst players in college football. 134 ways to play. From day one, our message was every team is someone's favorite. Properly representing offensive schemes from Air Force triple option to the air raid at USC was of the utmost importance to us. The final pillar, Stories of Saturday, seeks to encapsulate the raw emotions of these student athletes as they perform under intense pressure in hostile environments. A true freshman is going to respond differently compared to a senior, so getting this right was really important. Stick work. From the start, one of our primary objectives was to capture the authenticity and wide-open gameplay of college football. We studied and tried to recreate the explosiveness of current and former college football legends. The result is a game that allows you to not only play north and south, but also east and west, thus unlocking a whole new level of excitement to the game. However, we didn't stop there. We introduced all new specific run styles for the different archetypes in College Football 25. This will provide a more in-depth and personal gaming experience, allowing players to mimic the styles of their favorite athletes or create their own unique approach to the game. Welcome to Wear and Tear. We know a little bit about that. We've seen the screenshots of it yesterday during the trailer. How does it work? Every limb and body part of a player is linked with unique attributes. Recovery is also a critical part of this feature. Players will regain health when they are not on the field, during timeouts, at halftime, and between weeks. However, be cautious of your player's workload. The worse a body part is damaged, the slower it recovers. A player can only recover a limited amount of damage during a single game. This obviously encourages strategic planning and management of players to ensure optimal performance. So basically, you can't just, say you're Michigan, you can't just feed Donovan Edwards the ball 100 times a game and expect nothing to go wrong. Like, it's going to wear him down. Here you got more screenshots of it. So, I'm interested to see how this is going to come out. Player reticle, left side wear and tear bars, right side fatigue. Note the bars depleting only represent the most hurt body part. Not understanding that, but whatever. Depth chart, here you can see a wear and tear panel on the bottom right of the player card, as well as the total attributes. Coach vision, hold LT and right stick down to see the wear and tear status of the team. Picture in picture in the play call menu. So this is, right there. That's where you can see all of it. They've added a ton of wear and tear get up animations. After a player is banged up, you'll see a variety of animations for a given body part depending on severity. You can also manage your player's wear and tear in the Dynasty player card. Changing the game. Let's see. Basically went over that a little bit. The option game. The option game is a fundamental part of college football, and we've made it a thorough effort to add authenticity, depth, and balance. The first thing we targeted was to make the mechanic mirror the real-life quarterback and running back exchange. In an actual game, the quarterback places the ball in the running back's stomach with the intent he's going to hand it off. However, if the read key comes down, he pulls the ball. This is now replicated in the game with the A or X button functioning as a pull keep button. I kind of like that feature. It allows... I don't know. I feel it's different because on normal running plays, you don't hold anything to hand the ball off. So it should automatically hand the ball off if they feel that's the best option in the RPO. So I kind of like you have to hit the A or X button, depending on your console, to pull the ball back. The changes to the pull mechanic simplifies your reads while also making RPOs much more usable. If you don't touch anything, the quarterback will simply hand the ball off to the running back. In an RPO scenario, if you want to bail from the read and run, press A. If you want to hit the receiver, you can simply press that receiver's corresponding button immediately to throw. Looking to keep the ball with the quarterback on RPO, the type of RPO dictates whether you can read, peek, or can't. Alert, glance. Okay. That'll take a minute to get used to. I don't run the option much, so probably won't see it much anyway from my side. We've made adjustments to differentiate pitch strength. Sorry about that, guys. We've made adjustments to differentiate pitch strength. Now, a quick tap will execute a quick pitch, while holding down the L1, LB will result in a strong pitch. A quick tap for a swift pitch uses useful in tight spots. However, it might not hit the pitch back in stride. Fake pitching is back as well by double tapping the L1, LB. New control around when the quarterback will branch out of option movement has been added as well. If you hold right trigger R2, when you're a couple yards past the line of scrimmage, you'll branch into standard ball carrier movement. Use this when you've got the edge and decide to try to take it to the crib with the quarterback. They've also added a range of new animations, including a comprehensive set of pitch animations and pitch catches. We've also introduced a new pitch out of tackle animations in this year's title. Pitch out of tackle? Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. The defense has also seen some significant upgrades. New AI logic has been added for the read and pitch keys, including new read key animations. Pitch keys now exhibit more varied behavior with the ability to bluff whether they're playing the quarterback or running back. Introduced new coach adjustments as well. Rather than a single option defense, you can now instruct your read and pitch key separately on how to defend. Shells, and I'm not talking about turtles. Interesting. Football problems require football solutions. With the removal of base alignment, we wanted to put our time and effort into improving alignment, along with giving players the ability to disguise your coverages. This is the addition to the chess match that our core fans have been asking for. In play call, use RS wall information view to command your secondary to position in a range of cunningly disguised looks. These can range from high pressure cover 0 blitz to a backed off cover 4 look. But the excitement don't stop there. Before the snap, you also have the option to showcase a single high or 2 high depending on the formation you chose. Abilities here, you see some of it. It basically bronze, silver, gold, and platinum tiers to the abilities. You got mental, physical, and physical. Doesn't say what you have to do to get each tier, so I'm curious to see what that's going to be like. Here they show a screenshot of Travis Hunter. Interesting, I guess. Let's say that's silver and gold, or bronze, maybe? I don't know. Another screenshot. It's not saying what you have to do, like, to get the different tiers. So I'm curious how that's going to be. Pre-snap recognition. Can you see everything at the line of scrimmage? like an experienced senior? What about the freshman playing on the road in front of 100,000 screaming fans? We've introduced a new pre-snap recognition feature designed to bring a level of clarity to the line of scrimmage that reflects the experience level of the player controlling the game. For instance, a freshman player may not be able to identify who is coming to blitz or what the shell is at the line of scrimmage compared to what a seasoned senior would. What ability do I need? The field general ability is what brings all of this together. Here's how it works. Bronze tiers. All that. Yeah, I ain't going to do all the tiers individually. Confidence and composure. In college football 25, the game isn't only about who has the most skilled players on the field. It's also about who can maintain their composure in high-pressure situations. I'm not going to read through all this here, but I kind of like that. Like, it's not just about, oh, hey, I have Travis Hunter. Like, no, it's all about composure and confidence, stuff like that as well, which I think is a very interesting feature. Coach Vision. This is a real-time pre-snap info system designed to quickly provide you a detailed overview of these features when holding the left trigger. Wear and tear. This calls out the most damaged body part on a player. Composure and confidence. Our dual-sided bar system provides real-time insights into your player's performance. A red bar suggests your player is starting to cook, while a blue one indicates he's getting cold. If a red flame icon or a blue snowflake symbol appears, it signifies that your player has reached a max in their respective area. Interesting. Abilities. This highlights players' abilities on both sides of the ball. See, this one looks like 2 mental and all 5 physical abilities. His quarterback doesn't look like he got any. Maybe 1. Receiver got 2 mental. This receiver got 2 physical. So interesting look there. Matchups. While the idea of showing matchups is not new, we have reworked the formula to make this easily accessible and straightforward for you. This is now color-coded for ease of understanding. Green for a favorable matchup, yellow for an even one, red for a disadvantage. This system enables you to quickly assess the situation and adjust accordingly. Home field advantage. Oh, right here you see the stadium pulse, which we talked about yesterday. They spend a lot of time onto the home field advantage and everything like that. Here you'd see Penn State. There's a regular game. It looks that the fans don't look all decked out in white for the whiteout. But this is probably just a regular night game between Penn State and Michigan. It's very interesting. Michigan's obviously very rattled right here. That's what happens when it comes to Beaver Stadium, though. Anyway, pre-play controls. This year, before each snap, you'll notice several enhancements designed to amplify the strategic gameplay. Hot routes have undergone a revamp, providing all players with access to 12 unique routes. For instance, the new Bang 8 route has been incorporated into the outside receiver tree. The entire route tree is readily available for all quarterbacks without the need of an ability. I like that. In Madden, you needed certain abilities in order to get certain routes or something. I didn't like that in Madden. Revamped passing, not going to go over it, but here you see the bar loading as he's throwing. Again, I think that's going to take some time to get used to. We'll just have to wait and see and go from there. Introducing the switch stick. I don't know how I feel about this. Instead of hitting like B and a directional button, you just flick the right stick in the direction and it controls the closest player. It will allow you to play multiple levels of the defense simultaneously, but at the same time, that's going to be a new feature I'm going to have to mess around with and see how I actually like it. Going to take some getting used to. Here's another instance of it, I believe. Nice interception there. Anyway, playbooks. This year, over 1,500 new plays, more than 50 formations, along with 134 team playbooks have been created to reflect the current offense and defense traditions or trends in the sport. In addition to the team playbooks, they've also added 10 non-team playbooks, such as air raid, multiple, pistol, power spread, option, pro, run and shoot, spread, spread option, and veer and shoot. These playbooks can be customized and saved as a custom playbook, adding an extra layer of strategy to the game. Along with the offense playbooks, they added trick plays. Staying true to the theme of player control, a brand new type of trick play will debut, the DIY reverse. In these plays, you decide whether to hand off to your teammate or keep the ball and run. This introduces exciting plays like the halfback direct DIY reverse, designed to keep the defense on their toes. A new glance RPO play type has been added. We discussed that a little bit. The game action picks up with the addition of trick plays including double pass, reverse, reverse pass, and reverse flea flicker. Very interesting. It sounds like it's going to be a fun time. The flexbone option is also introduced, featuring base plays such as triple option, midline, rocket toss, counter option, and zone dive. On the defensive side of the ball, the playbooks assigned to teams include the 3-2-6, 3-4, 3-4 multiple, 3-3-5, 3-3-5 tight, 4-2-5, 4-3, 4-3 multiple, and multiple. Yeah, so got quite a bit to choose from there. Interested to see how all this plays out. Tempo game. In order to replicate the quick-paced nature of college football, we've introduced several modifications prior to the snap. These include no huddle and new turbo tempo type, both aiming to speed up game flow. In no huddle tempo, players rush back to the line, offering the traditional tempo option on Y triangle. Although there is no huddle, audibles to plays within your personnel group are still possible. Meanwhile, the turbo tempo encapsulates a rapid rush to the line style of play activated by pressing square or X post play. Think back to the blur offense days at Oregon. You are essentially trading the ability to hot route and audible at the line of scrimmage for the advantage of the defense not being set and the D-line being slower off the ball. Take note that in order for this to be effective, you need to snap the ball within the early stages of the play clock. Let's see. In relation to clock management, AI decision making regarding timeout usage has also undergone substantial revision to more accurately mirror the strategic decision making of real life coaches. Both players and AI can now initiate a spike from any alignment, thereby conserving crucial seconds. In situations where players or the AI are about to audible, players will glance towards the sideline, looking at the play call holders on both offense and defense. If the defense is caught looking to the sideline, they will be slower to get off the ball. So that's very interesting there. Real-time coaching. Real-time coaching, making its debut in this year's edition. The real-time coaching feature is an adaptive coaching engine designed to authentically enhance both offense and defensive computer gameplay. Again, I'm not going to read all that. In the trenches, I'm not really reading all that. Weather matters. weather matters. That's all I'm basically going to elaborate on the it's pouring out here subtopic. Weather matters. Kicking matters in the weather. Holding the ball. Running the ball. Throwing it. It all matters. It's going to play way different in weather. It's the little things. You may have noticed in the trailer, but in case you didn't, new 1-foot sideline catch animations have been added. New walk to the line animations have been added. Defensive pursuit has been refreshed in college to represent the wide range of players' abilities. In real life, to track the ball carrier in space. A player's pursuit rating is key in this aspect. Playmaker, a fan favorite, the playmaker mechanic has been revamped for increased responsiveness and control. Play action. When play action is called in run situations, such as first down or less than 3 yards to the first down, the effects on run-fit defenders are now amplified. It's good! Whether the kick was wide right in 91 or a chip shot is down the middle to win the 2010 National Championship, the kicker in college football plays a vital role that is often overlooked in the game is on the line. Well, here you see the new kicking meter. Not sure. I don't think it's going to be too bad. It's just going to take a minute or so to get used to it. How does it work? Swag out. We wanted to put the post-play creativity in your hands. We understand how much self-expression adds to the thrilling plays and moments you create, and we want you to celebrate the way you want every time you score. So how does it work? It's simple. When you score, you can press in one of 4 directions on the right stick. If you want to take it up a notch, you can combo the right stick with either the left bumper left trigger or right bumper right trigger. This system allows you to swag out, get pumped, or taunt the crowd your way. Very interesting. Victory formation. Welcome to victory formation. We all know that feeling. A pivotal run on 3rd or 4th and short. The opposing team is out of timeouts, and our running back gets just enough to seal the game. As long as the football games have existed, after this game-clinching moment, you have had to sit under the center for 30-plus seconds just to take 3 consecutive kneel-downs. Well, I'm happy to say those days are over. This year, as soon as the game is mathematically over, just take a knee. Players will come onto the field, and we will simulate the following kneel-downs. Not only does this feel like Saturday, but it can also get you back into your next game, wherever that may be. Time to get onto the field. And just like that, the blog comes to an end. There's more information on other modes coming later this summer. Not sure when the exact date of our next release is going to be. But with that being said, Shuffler94 Gaming here. Like, subscribe, and share the channel. Remember, 250 subscribers by June 30th, and I'll give away a copy of the game. With that being said, see y'all in the next video.